All right, so we're going to work in Autodesk Sketchbook, which is the pencil today. So here is my pencil. To get a new paper, I want to go up to the dots and lines, new sketch, create, and you can either save your current sketch or discard it. I'll go ahead and save it. I like to start all of my drawings with this pen here. This is an ink pen. It has a really nice line, okay? If I ever want to go back, I just hit this arrow here to undo. So I want to start with this pen. If this is not in your toolbox over here, you can go to the very top and you click on library. And you can find all of these really great pens. I'll give you a minute to look for this pen, but it's down here. Let's find it. It is probably, oh, there it is right there. You can always tell what you're already on, okay? Click outside of the box to get rid of that box. And you see this thing right here? This is our color palette. And you can move it around wherever you want to. And if you don't have it, come down here to this little circle and it's right here. See how it went away? It's called a double puck. Okay, so I want to click on the color. You can tell which tool you're on. Click on the color. I'm going to go to black. I'll show you how to get more colors here later. Click outside. You are going to draw your curved lines for your rainbow. So I like to start at the bottom, and I'm going to do a curved rainbow. See how nice and thin that line is? Now, if it was a little thicker, excuse me, you could click on the pen and you can increase the size. That might be too thick. Make it even bigger, okay? Undo to get rid of those. And let's go back to just that small curve, okay? So this is gonna be our first curve. So this will be where red goes. So there's that. Notice I'm starting over here. So I got that one. It's okay that they go off the page. Okay. See how, did you notice how when you went over something, it disappeared for a second and then it came back? So I've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple for my rainbow. Now, I want to add all those lines that we learned about in our video. So you get to choose whichever lines you want to do. I am going to just start some lines. You can follow along with me if you want to. I've got a zigzag line. I've got a wavy line. I've got a loop-de-loop line. Try to fill in that space, okay? Don't go real tiny like this. Although that does kind of look good. So let's keep going. What other kind of lines are there? We've got a wavy line. I like the wavy line. Oh, and you know what else? We've got the dashed or dotted line. Okay, so now that you have all your lines in there, very important, you want to come over to the right, click on plus. Do you see how this is highlighted in blue or outlined in blue? That means that's the layer we're going to be on. And we are going to want to reduce the opacity or the transparency. Let's try half to start. So let me do that again, okay? I go to plus, I click on a new layer. I don't really want this one, so I'm going to get rid of that one. But here's my new layer, and I want to change this middle circle, this sliding circle, and let's try half. Here's what's going to happen. When we start to color over, you're going to still be able to see the line underneath, and that's what we want, okay? So we're going to go over to our color palette. What's the first color in the rainbow? We're going to hit red, click on it. Now, as you start to fill this in, you're going to see the opacity, but we have to change tools first. So let's go back up to our library. We're going to find this first one, these basic paintbrushes. I want you to hit the first one, and this shows you how it's going to lay on paper or on your digital paper. So let's click back over there, click off of it, get our red, and again, you can always undo. I also like to enlarge my paper. So I'm just going to color over with my red, and you can see how that, because I changed the opacity, how I have this see-through transparent look, okay? So you can click it in. Let's go back and let's see if we do it a little bit darker. It's still looking pretty see-through. So you decide what you want to do, okay? There's red. What's the next color? Orange. And you can change the different colors. So I like that orange. Let's say you don't find a palette here. Remember, you can scroll this up and down. You're going to hold and then drag this here, okay? Here's my orange. And you can take a little bit more time on yours. Oh, did you see what I just did? I pinched that together to show the whole paper. And if you wanted to, you could take your black lines down that way. We're going to go yellow. I had yellow down here. There's my yellow. I can change the thickness if I want to. Thickness will go a little bit better, or faster rather. And if I want to, I can look over here if I want it a little lighter. What's the next color? Green. I don't have a green. Let's take it down there. And if I don't like that green, let's make that green a little darker. The green usually is, I can move this all along until I find the green I want. Now I'm going to move that one down. There's my green. What color is next? Blue. There's my blue. And last, I got this purple, so I got to wiggle in between blue and magenta. I've got this really pretty different colors purple. Whenever I decide what purple I want, I drag it down and color. Isn't that fun? All right, so make sure you take a screenshot and post it to your Canvas assignment.